Hey guys, let's get to one of the most fun shots at table tennis, the forehand counterspin. What exactly is a forehand counterspin? The name already says it all. Your opponent is making a topspin, which is usually a heavy, fast and spinny shot. You can either block that ball, which is a more passive kind of solution, or counterspin it to get back the advantage. Yes boy, let's grind. So now you saw the point, and I will guide you step by step so you can do the same in your next training. Number one, keep your core tense. If you want to counter a strong shot, safe and efficiently, you need to be as stable in your body as possible. This will avoid a loss of energy and will also help you to move better. Number two, stay on the tip of your toes. If you stand on your heels or your weight is too much on your heels, you won't be able to move freely and fast. Your position will automatically be very passive if you receive a strong shot. I see this mistake a lot of times. It looks like this. A common mistake. By standing on the tip of your toes, you can eliminate that mistake. You can slightly lean forward. That's the right position for a counter topspin. And you will be able to move very fast and light-footed. Obviously, if you're on your heels, you're too slow. You can see here, my core is tense, power of my body goes into one way. I'm not losing too much energy. And look at my feet, my body position is slightly forward. I'm standing light-footed, able to move freely on the tip of my toes.
So where does the power come from?
The power comes from your right hip and your right abdominal. Just like that. And obviously, if you're a left-hander, it's the opposite way. So first of all, make sure to quickly identify where your opponent's ball will go. So when the ball is around here in this area, you should already focus on the ball and identify its direction. So when you identify the direction, you can confidently turn your hip and right abdominal, just like that, to have enough space to hit the ball when it's in your hitting radius. And then, boom, transfer the power into your left leg positioning. It's very important that you transfer the force that you generate with your right abdomen and your right hip into your left leg properly, naturally. It should look like this. I see a lot of players that don't transfer the weight correctly into the left leg, but do it like this instead. The power doesn't go into one side. These people tend to lose their power. It's also okay that your left leg is in the air, just like that. It's totally fine, but don't do this mistake. You can put your racket aside, and to get a feeling for the weight transfer, you can simply practice it wherever you are, in your home or in your office, just to get a feel how the power transfers naturally. Quite simple to boxing actually. Now we learned about our body, where the power comes from, and now it's time to get to our hand. If you watched my other videos, you know that I always like to say that your hand will follow the body's power automatically. If you turn your body and let your hand loose, just like that, you will see that your hand will follow the body's force automatically. Don't be shy to do that exercise a few times just to get a feel. It's good. Now let's start with your underarm. When you turn your hip, this is the same moment when you should extend your underarm. You don't need to extend it all the way. Extend it the way it feels comfortable for your personal anatomy. Because when you hit the ball, you want to be quick on the ball and create fast friction. It will look like that. Now, if you have a friend or a training partner, I give you a very important tip. This is how you can practice the feeling for your underarm. And this is the same way I learned it. Just ask a friend to spin a few balls for you. And now, you're just gonna work with your underarm. Let me show you. I know, it might look a little bit funny at the beginning, but it's totally fine. Trust me, this exercise will lead to a great feeling for your underarm, which is very, very, very important. Another very important thing when doing counterspin or forehand topspin is to keep your elbow down. Some people tend to bend their elbow and then your topspin will look like that. Just keep in mind to keep your elbow down so you can really use the power of fast friction of your underarm. At the end of the movement, you can let your wrist a little bit loose, so you allow your wrist to do a little bit of extra movement and extra spin. Very important, don't do it like this. Don't force your wrist to do an extra spin. Let it loose, use your fingers, and give it a little extra push. It's okay if you don't master it at the beginning. It takes time and it's a thing that needs to be felt. Every player needs to feel it by themselves at the end of the movement.
So how to practice this cool shot the best and most fun way?
Good question. Let me show you. First, get yourself a partner.
Okay, I got a partner. What now?
Position yourself around mid-distance. Just throw in the ball like that. And now enjoy counter spinning day and night.
An eternity later.
Have fun doing these exercises, enjoy the process. I think counter spinning is the most fun part of the whole training, so really enjoy it. Let me know if you want to see a counter spinning tutorial if your opponent starts against the downspin chop. Please make sure to subscribe, you would really help us so we can continue providing valuable free content for you. Make sure to check out our other videos.
Yes, boy, let's grind.